In other news, the Minister of Steel Development, Shuaib Abubakar Audu, says the federal government will soon roll out a 10-year development plan for the steel sector, including the establishment of industrial parks within the Ajaokuta Steel Company. He said this in Ilorin during an official visit to one of the largest indigenous steel companies in Nigeria. Senior reporter Ibrahim Alige has details.
This is one of the largest indigenous steel industries located in Jimba-Oja on the outskirts of Ilorin, the Kwara State capital. The steel sector plays a critical role in the growth and development of a country as it provides the materials needed for building infrastructure, automobile, and a bedrock of industrialization.
The steel industry is one of the industries that the federal government is giving a special attention to drive the nation's economy. And the visits of the Minister of Steel Development to this indigenous steel company in Kwara State underscores the seriousness of the federal government in this regard.
The minister and his team inspect the industry and is impressed with the huge investment in the indigenous steel industry.
One of his cardinal objectives of the 8-point agenda is to grow the economy to over $1 trillion. So we're here to show support for local players and local indigenous companies to show Nigeria and Nigerians that there are Nigerians that are doing great things in Nigeria.
He also speaks on plans of the federal government on the Ajaokuta Steel Company.
One of the things that we're also considering in Ajaokuta, which we're in the process of implementing, is to have an industrial park in Ajaokuta where steel companies, the likes of CAM Holdings and other steel companies can situate themselves within the steel territory.
But you have to know exactly how to get it right. If you get the primary one right, I tell you, in a shorter time, 1,000 of industry will spring off around Ajaokuta. Ajaokuta is a hub that we can call a steel hub in Nigeria.
The minister had earlier paid visits to the Emir of Ilorin, Dr. Ibrahim Sulgambari, and Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak.
We're trying to set up in Nigeria a huge economy, $1 trillion economy. But without getting the steel sector right, we'll not be able to achieve that.
When fully tapped into, the metal and steel sector is expected to facilitate industrialization and massive employment opportunities. Ibrahim Alige, TVC News, Ilorin.